Right, on this one I have no idea what I'm doing, but I promise you I'll make it up as I go along. But I know that I've wanted to build a camp kitchen for a while, and using some of the logs that I have for around the property makes good sense. I just have to get to them and saw them up and make it happen, I suppose. Just going for a little stroll around the back of this massive wood pile. Oh, dogs, shush. I think this is a stringy bark. I'm not totally sure, it could be something else, but they seem to be much more resilient to termite damage than the grey box. There's less holes in these than the grey box timbers, so. I'm going to try and get this log out here with the tractor. Could be just like that on the inside, but you have to try it, don't you? So this is my big chainsaw, this guy here. It's a Stihl MS661C. I think it's about 91 cc's capacity, so it's a beast. Yeah, filthy animal. Like butter. Quick change of plans here. I'm going to take the one just above that guy, but good signs when I cut through here. There's no hollows in there, so I'll show you that later. Now that one just there is above it. Now if I think I should take that one. What I'm concerned about is this whole thing coming down. If I take the lower parts out, anything that's supporting that upper pile, I don't want it coming down on me. Alright, let's see what we can do with the tractor. Decompression lever in, choke. Oh, straight off the mill, seconds off the mill, there's a little crack right in the middle there. Might be able to cut around that. A little bit of a dead spot in the middle there, and at the end there's a bit of rot. So I can probably get something out of this piece here. You know, there's always defects. You don't know what you're going to get, but the question is it worth it? You know, so far I'm going, yeah. So the sawdust I'm getting is pretty fine. That might mean that my blade setup's not quite right. The chain, it's a chisel tooth, about 10 degrees on my chain, but it doesn't have a skip tooth. Anyway, time for me to go have a cup of tea, and I'll be back after that, and it's probably going to piss down with rain too, so cup of tea time. Well, after a bit of mucking around yesterday, I finally got some planks out of these logs. So this section over here, these are about 38 millimeters, and I've got 4 of those, and these are about 52 millimeters. So I'm just trying to work out, if I cut dimensional lumber out of this, what am I going to get out of it actually? So I'd really like to cut about 90 mil thickness. You can see all this waste up here. Or maybe I cut it right down the middle and just use these two as sort of interesting pieces in the build. That might work. 2621. Put that
On this side?
right down the bottom. That's it. Probably in the middle of that peg. Alright, I've put out my string line here, all 4 corners. But I probably really should get the square to make sure it's all good.
Here we go.
That's crooked as a dog's hind leg.
It's meant to be rustic.
Yeah, but not that rustic. That's terrible. So I've got everything marked out, and I'm just going to pull the string line away and start drilling the holes. Ooh-wee. Going to use this one and this one for the main center poles. I just need to clean all the bark off them and prep them for going in the ground. Honestly, working off the ground up there was absolutely killing my back, so I just got the tractor to move the log on these trestles here, and that is so much better. Now just got to make sure those posts are vertical. Let's just see. Hey, look at that. Yeah, should be right, mate. Now I can screw that off. Big, heavy sucker. Oh. Nothing straight. So the next boards I'm working with, they're 38 millimeters thick through here. And they're about 3 meters long. Let's see if they warp and split. This is like a budget. This is how much wood I've got, and for me to get more wood I've got to go into the wood pile and spend another couple of days slicing it all up. So I've got to try and get as much out of this as I possibly can, noting that I've got horrible rotted bits in the middle of the timber here, so I've got to try and get as much stable timber as I possibly can. I'm going to make a rafter, probably 70 mil, but it's only a bush shack. It's not meant to be anything fantastic. So my budget allows me to get 2 planks at 70 mil because of all that rotten crap in there. So oh, look at that.
Homemade custard tart.
That's nice. Thank you very much. You're okay sometimes. I was fast running out of usable hardwood timber, so I had some 70 by 35 pine, treated pine studs that I used for the battens to put the roof sheets on. And I just nailed those battens in place. I have to get my guts up onto that rusty roof now, and hopefully this roof won't cave in. That's the go. Where did I put them? Oh, I put them down here somewhere. I'm always looking for my tools. I put them down somewhere, never to be found again. But it's okay. It's okay. Time to make the rafters for this little porch. I'm picking through all my offcuts here, and because I don't want to have to go drag out another log from the big pile. I just need at least probably 70 mil across this way, and something that hasn't got a massive crack through it, of course. So I really don't have a lot left. Alright, should be able to get my angles. We'll soon see, hey. Little bird's mouth there. and I'll just nail that one through when I get a chance. There we go. Something like that. So by about now you can really see the shape of the building. Very rustic. It's probably the worst thing I've ever built in terms of beauty. But I still have a fair bit to do actually. I want to put a window in it and lots of shelves and a little bread oven inside there and just make it more, I guess, more usable for our camp kitchen. It pretty much looks like just a bush shed. Much nicer. Well, when I'm sawing up this timber here, I'm working on these poles and things like that. I marvel at how they did things in the old days. You see, I've got petrol chainsaws and battery drills and laser levels, petrol hole diggers and all those sorts of things. But back in the old days, they just had their arms, their shoulders and their back. I suppose, and you know, tools were precious, a saw, a chisel. Something like this is probably fairly common back in the old days, an old pole hardwood timber shed. Just been bitten by a mosquito right in the web of my hand. It's itchy. It's about there. Yep. Cut out the other sides, just same as the first. Bravo! I guess I just need to make some stuff underneath there to hold it up. Quite the mess to clean up now. I think I deserve that. Ginger beer. It's really nice, but it is full of sugar, which is not good for you. Making myself a little mould here. I've drawn up a little bit of a plan for the fire pit area. Oh, that's Pippa. She's our short-haired border collie.
Oh gosh,
She's a bit of a Fruit Loop.
Then.
Beautiful dog.
Hey, punk. Hey, punk.
Serenity.
That's not a bad one. That was alright. Had worse from your cooking.
I'm not eating it. We're not that hard up. Just need the fire to be roaring.
Oh, I have to chuck some Kero on it.